What's good, future millionaires? We back with another banger. I'm DecemberDeMarco, Fortune 500 marketer, here to share my insights of the market with y'all to hopefully help y'all become better informed investors. Salute to y'all for pulling up on the channel. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, like button for the YouTube algorithm, and do not forget to subscribe. So we're about to go over the top news today in crypto. Salute to y'all again for pulling up. Drop a comment. Let me know you're in the building. Also hit like on the building and share the stream on your social accounts, letting everybody know we are live. Shout out to all my channel members, channel moderators, and channel subscribers. And if you're new to the fam, appreciate you for doing that as well. So we're gonna give it a minute, give people a few minutes to get in here. This was basically not a surprise stream, but I asked the people in the community section on my channel if y'all wanted a daily crypto stream show, and the majority, I believe like 80%. Let me check it. Let me see where we at with that right now. Okay, so 79%. So basically 80% says yes, ASAP. So we had to do this, man. So shout out to y'all for basically voting on the poll. If you haven't voted on that poll, go over to my YouTube channel on the community section and you'll see the voting options there. So let's get into this. We got a few people in the building. Shout out to Space Chick, pulled up even before the stream started. Salute. Also, shout out to Birdman in the building, man. Appreciate you for pulling up on us. Said, "Sup, DeMarco, I don't think I've been here for probably, or I think I've been here." What do you say? "Sup, DeMarco, I don't think I've been here for probably a year now. Gave up on crypto, never sold though." Why did you give up, bro? What made you get to that point where you felt like you wanted to give up on crypto? And welcome to everybody else that just came into the stream. I see y'all coming in. Make sure you hit the like button as well. Also, drop a like on the stream. We are out here in Las Vegas. It's looking nice right now at the moment. We got that summer weather rolling in. But let's take a look at what we got here. So first top article we see is from Forbes. And then we're going to cover these articles and then go in on a lower time frame to the most recent articles and just see what people are saying, just so we can be up to date on the most relevant information. But Birdman said, just kept seeing my money go down. LOL. Okay, yeah, that can be discouraging. That's definitely understandable. Nobody likes to see that portfolio drop. But this is one thing you have to remember, though. When you bought into some of these projects, you got to use a few principles. And remember, this is not financial advice. Can't tell you to buy, sell, or hold. Entertainment purposes, educational purposes only. But when you buy into some of these projects, before I buy into a project, I like to determine my confidence level in it. Now, me determining my confidence levels lets me know how much I should be investing into that project. So if it's something that I have, let's say a high level of confidence in, I may be willing to develop a decent bag size of it, and I'm smaller than something that I'm really, really going long term for. But if it's like a meme coin or something, I might say, okay, let's say I want to get a bag of, just for instance, let's say $500 to $1,000 worth. I'm not going to buy that initial right out the gate. I would dollar cost average into that position. And as the market gives me better opportunities to buy more, that's when I will buy more. So let's say you create an entry position at market prices, you buy in right there. You're supposed to leave a little dry powder to pull the trigger later on in case the price pulls back. That way, if you do see a pullback, you get the opportunity to look at it as a discount versus you just put all your money in there and now you see it dropping significantly. So let's say you wanted to put 500 into a project, or let's even say 500. You wouldn't want to do that right all off the bat. You put in maybe start a position with 100, leave yourself 150, 200 at most. Leave yourself the opportunity to be able to buy the dip in case it pulls back, another 15, percent, 15, 20%, you can buy the dip again. Pulls back even further, you can buy the dip again with another 100, and you'll continue to be able to buy the dip for a lower price. And if it is something that you've done your due diligence on and you're confident in for a decent period of time, then you can give it time to be right. Sometimes we are right with the choices that we pick, but sometimes we just don't give ourselves enough time to be right. So that's why you want to dollar cost average into those positions. But Okay, Birdman said, I did all that. It still all went down. I was watching your videos every day back then. So so I'm assuming you're talking about Shiba Inu. If it's Shiba Inu that you're referring to, you can let me know in the comment section if it's not. But if it is Shiba Inu that you're referring to, yes, you got to understand the overall crypto market has pulled back. So it's not just Shiba Inu personally. Overall crypto market, October 2021, was sitting at over 3 trillion, or just at that 3 trillion mark. So during that, period after, we've been seeing the entire market pullback. Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, Shiba Inu, XRP, any project you could think of is down from the prices, it was at that period of time, especially if it's been something that's been around for a while. But, that's just the nature of crypto. Right now, we are in a bear market. A bear market is, the season in which everything is pretty much down. It's harder for assets to go up because there's less liquidity in the overall market. Now, when the bull market returns, that's when more liquidity comes back. When people are bullish, people are excited and happy about buying cryptocurrency. There's more money, cryptocurrency. There's more money flowing in. That's usually when it's easier to see a lot of these different assets go up. So you said about a year back, it sounds like you might have entered right at the top, possibly, or right as things were tapering off, or right as that bear market kind of kicked in. So, we have been seeing things continue to drop in that time period. But with Shiba Inu, that's something that, if you've done your due diligence, you should be confident enough to hold it throughout this period of time. So, yeah, but you're not wrong. Sometimes, you may need to take a step back and just stop looking at it every day if it is that, type of time. So you might want to just check it once a month, especially if it's going to be something that affects you, on a psychological level where it's going to really, really bother you. Now, none of us like to see it, but if you're one of the people that's going to be like, I really can't take that, then just, you don't have to focus on it every single day, especially with assets like Shiba Inu, because it's more of a longer term investment for us. If you've been around, you've heard sometime me mention how SHIB is a 3 to 5 year investment for us here. So, we have to give it time for us to be right. We've seen multiple times with Shiba Inu breakout. We've all people that have been around here longer. Y'all seen a lot of times we made a lot of money. And this is just one of the times when Shiba Inu's on the correction. But he said, I still got a decent bag. I just haven't added more. Okay, you ain't wrong for that. If you got the amount that you're, comfortable with holding, then, that's perfectly fine. But shout out to Pam. We got Pam in the building. She says, hi, everyone, waving at everybody. Birdman says, yeah, I got mostly SHIB, and then Solana and Cardano are my biggest. Okay. And, I'm bullish on all of those. So I don't think any of those are bad assets to hold, especially if you're willing to hold it for, the long term. Yeah, it sucks right now being in this, phase that we're in, or cycle that we're in, but it's all a part of it. The people who usually stay through the bear market, though, they're extremely happy that they did when the bull market comes back around. But Birdman said, our dollar cost averages way down, though, since I started. Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. Sometimes, it takes that, it's just, giving yourself time to be right. We have to understand what the market conditions are, bear market. We have to look at the overall economic factors, inflation, interest rates, supply issues all throughout the world, debt ceiling issues, which, they just recently passed a bill for it. But, so many things going on as far as crypto exchanges collapsing. There's a lot of bad things, weighing on the space right now. But when the times are good, they will be good. I think you'll be happy you stuck around, bro. But yeah, I got in like a month or two before all-time high. Okay, yeah, see, that makes sense. So yeah, your ride was a little short-lived versus, some who were, in, a lot before that happened. So, but that's understandable. But glad you joining us. Let's check out this first article we have here from Forbes. Also, shout out to all y'all that just pulled up to the stream. Make sure you hit that like button and share the stream somewhere, letting everybody know we are live. So Congress introduces a game-changing crypto bill amid 350 billion Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, and XRP price pump. So Bitcoin and Ethereum, as well as rival top 5 cryptocurrencies, Ripple's XRP and Binance's BNB, have rocketed this year, adding 350 billion to the crypto market in 2023. The Bitcoin price dropped back last month from its 2023 peak of just over 30,000, dragging on Ethereum price as well as XRP and BNB. even as Goldman Sachs and Microsoft quietly laid the groundwork for the next bull run. Now, amid fears a crypto powder keg could be about to ignite, U.S. lawmakers have proposed a functional framework aimed at providing regulatory clarity for Bitcoin and crypto companies in the country. It's at the beginning of a bull run. You need to update information. Oh, that's a promo. Market manipulate. Which is the actual article? So the 162-page draft bill unveiled by House Financial Services Committee Chair Patrick McHenry, a Republican from North Carolina, and House Agriculture Committee Chair Glenn Thompson, a Republican from Pennsylvania, is an attempt to kickstart discussions between Republicans and Democrats on the two committees, Bloomberg reported. In recent weeks, some of the largest U.S. Bitcoin and crypto companies have warned that crypto is falling behind the rest of the world on crypto legislation. The country is falling behind the rest of the world with crypto legislation, with Hong Kong's new regulatory regime coming into force this week alongside the European landmark markets and crypto assets, or MICA, regulation being signed into law. Major crypto exchanges, including the NASDAQ-listed Coinbase, have been feuding with regulators over whether certain cryptocurrencies are being sold and traded as unregistered securities. In late 2020, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission sued Ripple, accusing the company of selling $1.3 billion in unregistered securities via its XRP cryptocurrency. The new U.S. crypto bill, after several attempts to pass crypto legislation in previous sessions, proposes cryptocurrencies offered as part of an investment contract would fall under SEC oversight, while those that qualify as commodities would be overseen by the Commodities Futures Trading Commission. Whether cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance's BNB, or XRP's Ripple are defined as securities or commodities would depend on how decentralized their underlying blockchain is, decided by an SEC ruling. The bill was cheered by some in the Bitcoin and crypto industry ahead of a House Agriculture Committee hearing on digital asset regulation scheduled for June 6th. The bill lays a strong foundation for regulatory jurisdiction and definitions. Paul Grewal, the chief legal officer at Bitcoin and crypto exchange Coinbase, posted to Twitter, "A comprehensive bill of this magnitude warrants an in-depth review, which will be conducted over the coming days. But what we're seeing so far is encouraging. It's a win this year for crypto to even get some attention in DC right now after last year's setbacks." Ryan Selski's founder of crypto data company Masari posted to Twitter, adding, "There's still a lot of work to do to get a viable piece of legislation, but this is a good starting point for a sensible market structure bill." So that's that article right there. So it is a good thing that we see, Congress finally talking about doing something, because that left a lot of big money that was sitting on the sidelines, not ready to participate because there's not that legal clarity. Think about it. We have a lot of multi-billion-dollar companies that would love to invest, but they don't want to get in legal trouble for doing so. So they're looking for something that clearly states, is this allowed or is it not? And for the longest period since crypto has been out, we haven't been able to get that from the government. So this is actually like that first real step towards, seeing that happen. Now, obviously, we just seen last week China move forward with allowing Hong Kong's retail traders to begin legally trading cryptocurrency. So that's usually a thing we see when one country's doing something and another country doesn't want to get left behind. So they usually take that issue a little more serious and start to, act on, pushing things forward. So that's a good thing that we see right there taking place. Let's see what else we got here. So Brazilian crypto exchange Mercado Bitcoin licensed as payment provider. FTX lawsuit sees crypto firms, influencers dial back endorsement deals. Web3 gamer GTA 6 crypto rumors. Doctor Who sandbox tied towards NFT review. So let's check this out. This article from Cointelegraph sounds interesting. It would be cool if they did incorporate, GTA 6 into some form of, having attaching the crypto functionality to it. Think about the user base of Sony's PlayStation. Think about, how many people enjoy the game. And, obviously you can play it on other systems as well. But, just think about how many people that might not come to crypto directly through, becoming a crypto investor, but playing some of these games, or the GameFi tag that they added to it now, where it's like gamer finance, basically gaming meets crypto. Now we're starting to see a lot of games where you can actually play to earn. You could get rewarded in different cryptocurrencies, and this looks like they're taking a step in that direction right here. So let's see. Web3 gamer GTA 6 crypto rumors. Grand Theft Auto 6 crypto rumors. Rumors that the upcoming Grand Theft Auto 6 will incorporate cryptocurrency and non-fungible tokens have once again surfaced, sparking speculation among fans. Post shared on Twitter suggests that GTA 6 will be a play-to-earn game and that in-game items such as cars and weapons will be NFTs. GTA creator Rockstar Games is yet to weigh in on whether there's any truth to these claims, but there seems to be a little solid evidence backing the rumors. The company cracked down on the use of crypto in GTA in November last year and sent cease and desist letters to companies running public servers with blockchain integrations, a blow to several game makers that had built their games on the platform. Given that GTA 5 has sold over 180 million copies and generated a staggering $8 billion in revenue since 2015 release, it seems unlikely that Rockstar would drastically alter the successful formula of the franchise, the latest installment of which is expected next year or in 2025. Of course, there could be a crypto element, but not necessarily the one crypto bros want. Game Rant suggests that it is more likely for Rockstar Games to use crypto as the butt of its in-game jokes. Doctor Who, Top Gear joins the sandbox. Sci-fi series Doctor Who and British motoring show Top Gear, both popular BBC franchises, will enter the metaverse via the sandbox after announcing a collaboration with the virtual world platform. So it looks like they moved on in this article here, but just speaking on this GTA crypto situation for a second, you know, obviously we have to think about the conflict of interest when it comes to, you know, how much money the company can make on its own, just taking payments in directly and keeping the crypto aspect out of it, versus if it can actually, you know, build their business by incorporating crypto, which I think it can, but, you know, they're going to want to have a certain control over everything. They don't want it to be where, like these people said, there's different people building servers, you know, making possibly multiple millions off of the back of GTA 5 and by incorporating the blockchain to it. So obviously they're going to want to figure that out first on how they can, you know, have that centralized, and then they maybe after that likely to want to implement that crypto aspect. But I wouldn't be surprised if we see them create some type of Rockstar coin or Grand Theft Auto coin or token or something like that. That would be interesting. But going into this next article, Doctor Who Top Gear joins the sandbox. The partnership with Web3 company Reality Plus is set to launch the space later this year. Nikki Sherd, the president of brands and licensing with BBC Studios, believes that while the metaverse is still in its infancy, it may shape how we consume and experience entertainment in the future. She says, "I'm looking forward to seeing how fans interact with our brands in the space. This project forms part of the BBC Studios' broader ambitious plans to grow our brands into new categories with innovative technology and platforms forming an integral part of this," she said. BBC Studios, which is a commercial production company under the BBC umbrella, will join 400 other entertainment brands that the sandbox has worked with, including Warner Music Group, Ubisoft, Gucci, The Walking Dead, and Adidas. So STEPN integrates Apple Pay for its NFTs. Move to Earn app STEPN is making it easier to buy NFTs for its game by adding an in-app Apple Pay payment option. So that's crazy to see right there. Users will be able to buy Spark credits using fiat, with 10 Spark credits being equivalent to 1 USDC, which can then be used to purchase the NFTs. It eliminates the need to connect a separate crypto wallet and streamlines the payment process, making it easier than ever for our community to access our offerings, STEPN said on the Medium. So that's the first time I'm seeing, you know, a crypto project actually being able to incorporate that Apple Pay feature inside of their own crypto app. So I think that's going to have some big movements. I've been seeing this STEPN project pop up a lot. I haven't checked it out yet. If y'all do know about this project, drop in the comment section. If you're in this project, if you like this project, if it's something that you want to share about it, drop it in the comment section for everybody. But yeah, I've been seeing this one pop up on the radar a few times. So I guess we're going to check it out. I like to see utility. I like to see, you know, disruptive technology, things that we haven't seen done before in the space. And that's one of those things. So now that finally caught my attention. So the catch is that purchasing sneakers with fiat will be more costly, which STEPN attributes to the taxation on each in-app purchase. Onboarding has long been a challenge for the wider adoption of Web3 games, and STEPN is not an exception. Its onboarding process is cumbersome, and users have to buy the sneaker NFTs. Working out which one is best for you is a task and half, itself from a marketplace and transfer it into the in-app wallet app, into the in-wallet app. But the company could have more in the works when it comes to making onboarding easier. Our integration with Apple Pay is just the beginning of our vision to make Web3 technology accessible to all it added. So Battle of Titans dev competition back for second season. Matchbox DAO is bringing its Battle of the Titans Web3 racing game back for a second season this week. So these are different, projects that kind of are spread out all over the place, but I think it's still a good idea to get an idea of the different technologies and things that are taking place within Web3, DeFi, cryptocurrency. These are all relevant topics that are kind of in a way combined. They all kind of have some similarities in a way, or something that you can learn from one and take to the next. So keep that in mind also. But it says each card is a smart contract that must be programmed to get to the end of the track, while factoring in attacking and defending against other players using banana shells and shields. So this is crazy. This is my first time hearing about this Matchbox DAO, and I'm definitely interested in seeing this. It reminds me already of if like those Minnie Mouse racer maze games where it's not a game really, but it's a competition where they create these little mouse race car things where they have to compete to make it through a complex maze, and whichever mouse or robotic mouse can do it the fastest is the winner of the competition. This kind of reminds me of that, but seeing this being done on the blockchain or through smart contracts is another level. So it's just interesting to see how the technologies we have developed in the crypto space are moving over to regular life and the things that we are already doing. So the first edition of the game in January included teams from Ledger, Polygon, Near Yield, Guild, Games, and more, with a dev team from Uniswap emerging as the winners. The new season will also add a community component where the viewers will be able to vote for their favorite team. So I think that's dope. We're gonna have to check that out, especially we can even check that out on. We can check this out on the stream. Let me grab another tab here. Okay, so I got a video here pulled up on Twitter. Because I actually want to see what this looks like. So we're going to jump over to this real quick and jump right back over. I'm not going to play the music because it might be copyrighted, but we can see an example of this car from Ledger here. So we start this over. So we got some race car sound effects, the Matchbox DAO. Let's go to the Matchbox DAO Twitter page. So season 2, give them a follow. The Ultimate Web3 Companies World Cup, OX Titans is back. The best Web3 companies will compete on season 2 and try to dethrone Uniswap. So 7,700 followers. Matchbox is an ecosystem DAO that builds the infra of fully on-chain games and esports for devs. So to see they already have companies like Ledger, Uniswap, and the other ones participating in this is a really good sign. So let's see. I wanted to see one of the races or an example of how they take place. Okay, so even if you're not a dev, join the stream, win giveaways, and play prediction game in which you can predict the most performant teams and earn rewards. So here's an example of that here. It looks like, I'm not sure which cars are which, but 3 cars going back and forth. It looks like they are battling, attacking each other on the at the same time as they try to get in front of each other. So it's all virtual. It's like a video game format. So this one just took off, slowed down. Seems like they each get like some type of speed burst. Okay, let's see. All right, we're gonna have to come back and check that one out, but it does sound interesting. Let me know if y'all have heard of that or if y'all are interested in that. Let's see, we got in the stream. Shout out to Space Chick, said yes, GTA. She said hello, Pam. I bet it's true. They're taking forever releasing it. It'll be huge regardless. Damn, that's wild. Super D'Angelo says, get you a cider card if you need a off ramp. No need for a bank. Hey, we got the Volti card, man. Shout out to the Volt Army. But it sounds like that might be the same thing that the Volti card utility provides as well. But let's see what else we got here on this. Captain Tsubasa, it looks like Web3 game debuts governance token. So Captain Tsubasa rivals a football game based on the popular manga Captain Tsubasa has launched a governance token. Web3 companies, Third Verse Group and Blocksmith & Co. debuted the game in January. Players can train characters from the manga and play against each other in matches. Game producer Shun Fujiyoshi, who currently heads Blacksmith & Co., said that various mechanisms are in place to maintain the value of utility tokens. The measure includes in-game consumption points and mechanisms to control price fluctuations caused by speculative trading, he said in a statement. Created in 1981 by Yoshi Takahashi, 70 million copies of the original Captain Tsubasa manga have been sold in Japan alone. It has been translated into over 20 languages. So also we got Illuvium raises additional 10 million in funding. We won't go too far into that. Hot take, collecting NFTs for a tiny bit of Thai chicken. In this edition, I caught a Web3 project in the wild queuing for tickets to go up the Mahanakan, Thailand's tallest skyscraper. A poster off to the side next to a coffee advert and emergency defibrillator caught my attention. Amazing Thailand NFTs, season 2, travel to earn amazing expat NFTs. So here's that right here, Amazing Thailand NFT season 2. Easily persuaded, I downloaded the app. In mid-April this year, the Tourism Administration of Thailand launched this second round of NFTs for an NFT tourism project it's piloting. Using an app called Yak, tourists can check in at various locations around the country and in return receive a travel NFT. Pokemon Go for backpackers and passport stamp addicts sounds appealing. The reality is a bit more frustrating. Crypto folk won't like how much personal info you have to put in to get set up. Not just an email, but also your phone number and a one-time passcode. The app and I disagreed several times as whether I was within required radius of the sites I visited, while Makanakan NFT was obtained without fuss. I somehow acquired an NFT for Pattaya City and Phuket, even though I didn't go to either. The idea is that you earn while traveling by getting discounts depending on how many NFTs you get. In many cases, getting the offer seems to require buying something else, such as getting 2 free pieces of chicken if you spend over $29 in Thai baht in a restaurant, a tall order in a country where you can have a nice meal for a fifth of that. So it's just interesting to see how these different technologies are being, incorporated into tourism, being incorporated into the gaming world. These are all technologies that we're all familiar with in the crypto world, but sometimes we don't take a look outside of the daily prices and news that's going on Twitter and Telegram, to actually see how these utilities are being used in the real world. But also, a few more gaming promotions. Let's see some other more important articles, I feel. But shout out to everybody so far for joining the stream. Make sure you also hit that like button if you already haven't. So U.S. Republican McHenry share crypto market structure bill. So a lot of people talking about this bill. Also, missing crypto founder Dr. John Forsyth found dead in a lake. So prayers out to them, his fam. I'm not sure what happened with that situation, but it's a top story right now. Also, crypto deserves a good bank. Investor Santos says he's building it. Crypto insurer Evertas authorized to offer largest single crypto insurance policy. So that's interesting. Let's check that out, because usually we see large insurance policies. That means, it's required to carry that type of policy by, governing bodies or legislation. So that might mean, someone is really pushing the green light for crypto. So let's check out what we have here. Crypto insurer Evertas authorized to offer largest single crypto insurance policy. London-based ARK Insurance International has authorized cryptocurrency insurer Evertas to increase the coverage limit for a single policy to 420 million for custodians or exchanges in what the U.S. firm said is the highest in the industry. The move is a big boost for a crypto sector tainted by the collapse of major market players such as FTX and should help ease concerns on hacks and thefts that have plagued the industry. Currently, only 2 to 3% of global crypto assets are believed to be insured, Evertas said. This is the single largest policy that can be approved from one insurance company, Evertas chief executive officer said. A lot of other things that you may have found in the press releases say like, oh, 500 million, a billion or whatever. Those are programs that actually require multiple underwriters to sign off. The 420 million coverage applies to crime-related policies involving the theft of private keys or codes used to authorize transactions or prove ownership held by a custodian. Examples of custodians are Coinbase Exchange and Binance. The previous single policy limit for Evertas was 5 million. So that's a major leap right there. I wonder what, that's essentially 100x basically from where they are from, we could round it up, but from 5 million to 420 million, basically, let's just say 500 million. It's about 100x. That's crazy. And like they said, we have seen policies that, were for $1 billion or so, but those took multiple companies to, push through to back those up in order for them to be, assigned. So this is, something I got to process a little bit more and think on it, but this is a really good sign to me that, the confidence is coming back. Obviously, they're going to make a lot of money from this type of insurance plan, but they wouldn't be interested in offering it if it wasn't a purpose for it being there. But Evertas joined the Lloyd's of London marketplace in February last year. Being a cover holder gave Evertas the authority to write crypto insurance on behalf of ARK, one of Lloyd's syndicate members, part of a group of insurance entities that band together to provide coverage for large risk. Arch, which is a unit of ARK Capital Group, declined to comment on the story. The London issuer has also authorized Evertas to provide insurance on crypto mining hardware up to 200 million, also the largest single policy coverage, Jadansky said. Those are property policies used by crypto miners to protect their mining equipment from being destroyed by damage from fire, flood, and other natural causes. So I really like to see that as well, because it can boost the industry up with having more people willing to invest heavily into the space because they know they can actually get a policy that will back up, what they have inside of it. So that's cool to see also. But having a $200 million program is actually quite important because mining operations in particular, they tend to have very large facilities with a lot of equipment, and this larger policy size allows for greater protection, Jadansky said. The latest data show that crypto losses from thefts and hacks reached 400 million in the first quarter of the year, according to a report from blockchain analysis firm TRM Labs that followed about 3.7 billion in crypto losses in 2022. So think about that, from all the money that was hacked, stolen, fished, all these different things, about 3.7 billion. That's absolutely crazy just in 2022 alone. So what you're seeing is that very conservative entities, the insurance industry, is saying we think there's enough here. There's enough of a business and enough demand to support insuring this new space, Jadansky said. So like I said, it's nice to see, them stepping in, because that can increase confidence when it comes to new multi-million, billion-dollar companies wanting to build in the crypto space. Imagine if they wanted to build, a company that requires 200 million worth of investment into it, worth of equipment, infrastructure, facility, and whatnot. If they can't find an insurer to back that up, it may be preventing them from actually building it. But now that that's possible, that's pretty cool to see. So crypto's richest man is waiting out the chaos. Crypto now braced for a powder keg. We check that out. Let's look at some more of the latest articles. So let's check this out. FTX lawsuit sees crypto firms, influencers dial back endorsement deals. Some crypto influencers have been giving lucrative endorsements offers a hard pass after seeing what could happen if things end badly for the firm. So crypto influencers are taking an extra cautious approach to endorsement deals since the collapse of the crypto exchange FTX last year, which has seen several celebrities hit with a lawsuit for their alleged role in this promotion. In March, a $1 billion class action lawsuit was filed alleging that 8 influencers promoted FTX crypto fraud without disclosing compensation. Influencers told Cointelegraph that it has served as a wake-up call. Those that endorse crypto firms need to understand their followers can take legal action against them in the future should the company turn unfavorable. This is why it's important, for myself, other influencers as well, to state, it's not financial advice, because somebody can actually, see a video and put their life savings into it. And if things go bad, can turn back around and say, hey, well, I saw this video here, which encouraged me to buy into it. This is why I always have to say it's not financial advice. Do your own due diligence. Never risk more than you're willing to lose. But this is true. What they're saying is causing influencers, myself included, to think a little longer on accepting some of these endorsements or collaborations with certain projects, because it's like, what does happen if this project is janky, if they do some malicious, or just that is unfavorable to the community, it can backfire. So we want to double check, triple check, that their intentions are legit, and even doing so then, because to be honest, FTX was one of the biggest crypto companies in the world just a few years back. And at that time, I seen a lot of different influencers. I never personally promoted FTX. I personally I didn't like it, basically. Just it's not that I won't say I didn't like it, but I was comfortable with the exchanges I was using already. So I never personally promoted it. But if you would have asked me at that time, was FTX a legit exchange, or were they a good exchange, I would have said yes, to be honest, because I seen so many other people using it. I seen, and it's not saying from me using it personally, but it's just saying from a standpoint of, did I think they were legit? Yes, I seen them meeting with government leaders. I seen them meeting with government leaders in other countries. So when you're seeing all this, being at the White House and things like that taking place, I'm going to assume that they're legit. So I can see how a ton of other people did, but that backfired on some of the top people who were promoting FTX, and they actually were sued. So now people just are a little more cautious when it comes to, who are you going to be collaborating with, or, accepting endorsements from. So Tiffany Fong picture with crypto commentator Benjamin Cohen. But since so many once reputable companies have collapsed, I don't want to promote anything that could potentially rug customers, Fong told Cointelegraph. Fong admitted she has received a lot of offers, but hasn't responded to most of them, as she believes the risk outweighed the reward. So yeah, what she's saying right there is, you may be offered, a few $1,000s to, mention something, promote it, or talk about it. But if you are lumped into a class action lawsuit, for promoting FTX or something similar, that can obviously not be worth it. And also, you got to think about the hit your reputation takes as well. So that's something that I see a lot of influencers, we're cautious about. It's like, yeah, you can accept this amount of money, but if this is something that goes bad, it's like, do you want that on your conscience, or just your name in general? But DeFi Dad, who has 152,000 followers on Twitter, said that he had been proposed an opportunity to have his content sponsored by FTX. I have no idea how much money I probably turned down by opting not to work with them, but it was the best decision in retrospect. Marketing agencies that bring together influencers and brand deals have noticed fears from both sides of the business. So this screenshot from Slorg says, the death of coin season. Expect 20x more coins launching in the next week. Same thing happened in 2021. Oversaturation, and the cycle continues. And then Lupify shows a video on look how you can create a meme coin in 27 seconds. And then Zach XBT says, funny to see some of these influencers risking their entire reputation creating these for quick money. Also, Nikita Sachdev, CEO and founder of Luna PR, explained to Cointelegraph that it's not only influencers who are becoming more cautious about endorsement deals, but also crypto firms themselves, noting the increased scrutiny and legal concerns have made both influencers and crypto firms more careful in their collaborations. Sachdev pointed out that the extended crypto winter has forced crypto firms to tighten budgets, and that there has been an overall decline in influencer deals. Rasmus Ramussen, chief marketing officer of Polygon NFT game Planet 9, told Cointelegraph that securing A-lister influencers to promote crypto has become increasingly increasingly challenging after the collapse of FTX. You got to remember they were paying Peyton Manning. I remember I'm not sure. There's another few other big ones. Like I think like maybe Paris Hilton. I think possibly. I'm not sure if it was Taylor Swift or if Taylor Swift turned down promoting FTX. But you know there were a lot of A-list people that were at one point willing to promote it. But let's see what else we got here. However, the fees being charged with these deals are executed is the fees being charged when these deals are executed is staggering. We have seen crypto influencers charge as high as 6 figures for sponsorship deals, which is often a reflection of their following and reach. We have also come across celebrities endorsing Web3 projects who charge in the millions, such devs added. Meanwhile, Mason vs. Louis, who posts as Crypto Mason to over 1 million followers on TikTok, has seen an increase in crypto brand deals for the wrong reasons. Verse Louis explained to Cointelegraph that FTX saga surprisingly expanded the crypto space, leading to new crypto businesses emerging and actively seeking influencers for brand deals. A lot of people were reminded about crypto and building crypto businesses when SBF made headlines globally. Crypto vlogger. So I can see how that's interesting. I didn't think about that part of it. Think about that. So many people are popping up after the FTX collapse because they feel there's an opening for the space that he left. So, we could see new exchanges popping up because of that, new service providers to the exchanges, and just new people in that exchange ecosystem popping up due to that hole that was lost, especially seeing the magnitude of the company he was able to create through the crypto space. I'm sure that attracted some bright minds and people who, could work in that area. But crypto vlogger Meg BZK suggests influencers need to conduct their research before endorsing a firm. You need to know inside and out who you are working with to the best of your ability and have multiple people look at them, she said. So, that also is not 100%, accurate way about going about it, because I'm sure a lot of people would have assumed FTX was a legit company, and look what happened. If they're mismanaging funds, doing things they shouldn't be doing on the inside with customer funds, then it's only a matter of time before all of that comes out and they collapse. So just got to keep that in mind. But also, I don't know if y'all heard about it. Now I see a headline right here. It says Gate.io threatens legal action against rumor mongers. So remember, we talked about this on the channel, saying that Gate.io was there's a rumor allegedly going around that Gate.io is facing some liquidity issues, and it looks like they're basically bucking back at those putting that rumor out there. So let's see what they had to say. It looks like they wrote it in another language. But Gate.io's insolvency rumors surfaced after a series of events involving multi-chain. So I believe multi-chain or another crypto project had their CEO arrested, and there was supposed to be a large amount of money inside of Gate.io. Allegedly, this is what people were saying. And a lot of Gate.io's money could have been tied up in that, legal issue. And a lot of people were in fear of that and started to pull funds. And I believe they seen over $100 million withdrawn in a very short period of time, like over in one day, which was like close to their weekly withdrawals, what they see. So it created, basically a run on the exchange, but the exchange still said they were fine with when it came to liquidity. And now it looks like they're pushing back on people that continue to spread this rumor out. But, I just want to make y'all aware of it. It's not like I'm trying to spread a rumor or flood the exchange, because Gate.io, they're a pretty popular exchange. I never seen them do anything janky or bad, but I just want y'all to be aware. I never seen FTX do anything janky or bad either before, they actually collapsed. And one thing these exchanges will do is tell us that everything is okay, everything is fine, you have nothing to worry about. And then next thing you know, they'll end up collapsing. So you got to keep that in mind as well. This is why you don't want to leave your funds on the exchange. You should have a cold storage device, a ledger wallet. They got the SHIB Tangent wallets coming out soon. Not financial advice. Use whichever wallet you want. Do your own research. But these are ways to keep your cryptocurrency safe. So when The cross-chain protocol has been experiencing technical difficulties since May 24th, when a no-issue delayed transactions. A few days later, multi-chain's team discovered it couldn't contact its CEO to access the servers and resolve the problem, fueling previous rumors that the protocol's leadership had been arrested over a 1.5 billion in smart contract funds seized by Chinese authorities. Data from blockchain analytics firm Arkham Intelligence on May 24th showed large inflows of multi-chain tokens from Gate.io's platform. Gate.io first denied liquidity issues on May 31, claiming its operations were running healthy and that withdrawals were not an issue. Although Twitter and Telegram channels have been flooded with reports of traders withdrawing funds, the exchange's trading volume appears to remain relatively steady in the past few days. At the time of writing, its native token, Gate, trades at 429, a decline of 9.6% in the past 7 days, according to data from CoinGecko. First founded in 2013 in the Cayman Islands, the exchange recently expanded to Hong Kong, Turkey, and Dubai. Multi-chain's ongoing issues prompted other crypto exchanges to take action. Binance suspended deposits for 10 bridge tokens on the BNB Smart Chain, Phantom, and Ethereum Avalanche blockchain networks on May 25th. Transaction downtime also led to the Phantom Foundation to remove 2.4 million from liquidity on the decentralized exchange SushiSwap. So we see that, not all the time when, it creates basically a ripple effect. It makes one company have to do something. A lot of these companies have their hands in the same bucket, or, are pouring into the, bucket of the next one. So it affects, there's a ripple effect going through each of these companies when, we see one company go under. One company might have loaned, $100 million to that company that it really needs back. And now this company went under with that money. Now it's giving this company problems now that owes this other company, 200 million. And it's just this long chain of events that happens when we see these exchanges go down. So we're starting to see money being pulled out of SushiSwap. Now we have to think about what that would do to SushiSwap, what other companies are dependent or balanced because of that. And, just that whole rabbit hole of different possibilities. But let's go back here. See what other articles we got. So Gate.io doesn't like that. I'm sure they don't. They had to put that article out there letting people know, like, hey, if y'all keep talking bad about our exchange and, we're not really facing liquidity issues, y'all can, accidentally create a trigger and, create an issue where we do have liquidity issues because everyone keeps saying, our exchange is about to go bankrupt or something. But we got an XRP article here. Let's see what this one says. So analyst says XRP is about to rally and outperform Bitcoin. Here's his target. A widely followed crypto trader is predicting bullish price action for XRP as he expects the sixth largest digital asset to outperform Bitcoin. Pseudo analyst Kaleo tells the 590,000 Twitter followers that he sees a bullish continuation for XRP after successfully retesting its diagonal resistance as support. So here's a picture of that there. According to Kaleo, XRP could be following in the footsteps of Tron, which recently rallied from a low of 74 cents to a high of 85 cents. For reference, here's what Tron just did. A similar squeeze could send XRP to 60 cents, he says, showing this bull flag right here. At the time of writing, XRP is trading at 52 cents. Looking at the XRP versus Bitcoin ratio, Kaleo says that the pair also looks poised to surge after breaking above its diagonal resistance. So XRP BTC pair looks prime for a squeeze as well, he says. Meanwhile, fellow crypto strategist Cantering Clark is also bullish on XRP. The trader tells his 176,000 followers that he's looking to accumulate XRP as he believes the altcoin's price structure suggests that it is almost ready to surge. Says not really looking at a whole lot of charts lately, but not gonna lie, between the weird spot bid and the launchy setup, I think I need to start twapping time-weighted average price XRP, he says. But that's that article. Very interesting. Also, as we see, it looks like the SEC is losing grounds against XRP in this lawsuit that they have against them. So people are becoming more bullish. And if they do win this lawsuit, I definitely expect XRP to take off. That's one of my long-term holds, I'm comfortable holding XRP for the next 10 years. If, well, we already been holding XRP a few years, but, when we initially made that plan, it was 10 years that we were comfortable holding it. That's the thing, when it comes to investing, you have to really be prepared to go the distance with some of these assets if you truly believe in them. So let's see what else we got here. Okay, interesting one. Someone here says, I asked ChatGPT, when is the next crypto bull run, if we are ever going to have one again? So market cycles, bull runs, regulations, macroeconomics are the two features, headlines. It says, as investors globally grapple with the aftermath of the 22 crypto winter, a burning question lingers on everyone's lips. When is the next crypto bull run, if we're ever going to have one again? In search of these answers, we saw insights from cutting-edge AI language model ChatGPT to explore the potential trajectory of the cryptocurrency market cycles, and bull runs. As we delve into the labyrinth world of cryptocurrencies, GPT-4 offers a unique perspective based on its extensive understanding of the subject. This AI model acknowledges the internet. This AI model acknowledges the inherent difficulty, I had to zoom in, y'all, in predicting exact timeframes for a bull run, but underlines the cyclic nature of cryptocurrency markets as a potential predictor. It highlights that bull runs have historically succeeded bear markets, hinting at the possibility of a bull run once stability returns to the market and investor confidence is rekindled. In search of signals that might usher in a bull run, GPT-4 points towards market sentiment, a factor often considered the lifeblood of cryptocurrency cycles. Our AI guide suggests that observing the mood swings of retail investors, industry experts, and institutional players could serve as a reliable barometer of potential market shifts. Positive sentiment coupled with increased adoption and progressive regulatory developments could set the stage for the next bull run. Technological advancements also command a prominent spot on GPT-4's watch list. In the constantly evolving crypto landscape, developments in areas like scalability solutions, interoperability protocols, decentralized finance applications, and blockchain technology could spur market growth and potentially trigger a bull market. Regulations and macroeconomics. While keeping a keen eye on technology, GPT-4 doesn't overlook the impact of regulatory shifts. It emphasizes that regulatory clarity and favorable legislation can inject confidence in the market, potentially influencing a bull run. Investors, therefore, are advised to stay updated with regulatory changes, government announcements, and legislative initiatives. Simultaneously, GPT-4 suggests considering global macroeconomic indicators and geopolitical events. Factors like inflation rates, interest rates, and global financial stability could indirectly steer the demand for cryptocurrencies. In favorable economic conditions, cryptocurrencies can transform appealing alternative investments, possibly leading to a bull run. So, talking about how we talked about earlier in the stream, with regulatory clarity, more smart money, more institutional money is more comfortable at stepping in from the sidelines and putting money in. And that type of money coming in can trigger FOMO and push the markets up further. But it says, in light of multiple factors influencing a potential bull run, it becomes evident why precise predictions can be a daunting task. GPT-4 cautiously speculates that based on recovery patterns from previous bear markets, the next bull run might kick off within the forthcoming 6 to 8 months. So are y'all prepared to hold the next 6 to 8 months? I could see that. I wouldn't be surprised if that time came in. I also would be, happy if it came in at, obviously we wanted to come quicker, but if it took 6 to 8 months, that's cool. But however, it emphasizes that this estimation is speculative and subject to change based on market dynamics, regulatory shifts, and unforeseen events. As GPT-4 advocates, cautious optimism should be every investor's mantra. It encourages investors to conduct their research, consider the market sentiment, technological advancements, regulatory alterations, and global economic conditions. Above all, the AI reminds us that the volatility of the crypto market demands a meticulous approach, careful consideration, and robust risk management strategies. In essence, the next bull run remains an enigma wrapped in the complexities of the market sentiment, regulatory landscapes, and technological breakthroughs. Guided by GPT-4's insights, the world of cryptocurrency continues to unravel, promising a riveting journey for all market enthusiasts. So that's a cool article right there. They talked about, basically the facts of what it would take, to get that next bull market to come. And I got to agree with it. Let's see what else we got here before we wrap it up. Shout out to y'all in the stream. Make sure y'all drop a like on the video. Shout out to 30 Minutes of Euphoria. Also, shout out to Moneybags Rico. Salute. We got a real one in the building. Make sure y'all go subscribe to his channel. Let's see. Okay, let's check out the market prices before we get up out of here. So we're just about at that hour mark. I asked y'all, like I said at the beginning of the stream, did y'all want the daily stream, basically going over some crypto news? And everybody said yeah, basically, or 80% said yeah. So appreciate y'all for getting back to me for that feedback. But today's overall crypto market, 1.14 trillion right now. So it's pulling back. We seen it up earlier at 1.16 trillion. So some money just came off the table right now. But Bitcoin at 27,000, Ethereum at 1886. We seen it at 1900 previously. BNB at 303, down a little bit, 0.6%. XRP 53 cent, up 2.7%, 11% on the week. Cardano at 37 cent, Doge at 7 cent, and we got Solana at 21.91, up 3.3%. Polygon at 89 cent, down 1%. Tron 81 cent. Also Litecoin at 93.85, down 1.4%. And then we got DOT at 531. And Avalanche took that 15th place where Shiba Inu was sitting at 14.85 with that $5.1 billion market cap. Shiba Inu sitting at number 16 by market cap at $5 billion right now. And a 24-hour volume is $65 million. So it's under that $100 million level. We see a lot of the projects that we check out, down right now. Let's also look at Vote Inu, see what Vote is doing. So Vote Inu at that 5731 level right now, down 4.4%. Let's take a look at Bone. Bone down 2%. Let's take a look at Leash also. Down 0.6%. So Leash holding up a little bit today. But that's our crypto news for today. Also feel free to still do some more due diligence, check out different things that are going on in the space, just so that way you're up to date with the crypto market. You are understanding its technologies, you're understanding, the possibilities, because a lot of y'all, have careers and are working in spaces that you could be incorporating some of these Web3 developments inside of as well, and incorporating Web3 into what you do for a living. So that's why, it's important to go over these different topics and just stay on top of what's all out there. But I'm DecemberDeMarco. That's all we got for this video. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. Y'all can drop a comment real quick or hit that like button before we leave. But yeah, that's all we got for this one. I got my courses available. 3 of my courses now bundled together. My stock options trading course, teaching you how to trade options in the stock market. Also got my crypto 101 course, giving you a well-rounded understanding of cryptocurrency, investing, the ABCs, 1, 2, 3s of crypto. And then we got the technical analysis course, teaching you how to interpret the data on the charts, how to use the tools, how to understand chart patterns, candlesticks, how to put it all together, to make sense of it, entries, exits, and whatnot. But also, you can pre-order the meme coin course right now as well. DecemberDeMarco@gmail.com. If you're interested in order any of the courses, just drop in the subject line so I know which course you're interested in, or just put bundle so I know you want the 3 courses bundled together. And I got a really good price for y'all. So just tap in with me. DecemberDeMarco@gmail.com. Follow me on all platforms @DecemberDeMarco. Appreciate y'all for pulling up, and we are out.